Hello, I'm Tina Jennings.
And I'm Stephanie Dunlap. So happy to be filling in with you today.
I'm so happy you're here, Steph. Yay.
Yay. Today we are talking back to school organization, but really the big picture here is how much cooler the lockers and dorms and supplies are now than ever before.
Where was this stuff when I was in school? I don't know. I'm totally jealous. To show off some of the stuff and to help parents keep it all organized. Of course, Jennifer Phelps, Miss Fix-It, you are going to help us. Look at you. You have so many organization things you don't even know when you have one.
I don't even know when I'm ready to communicate at all.
There we go.
But is that a wardrobe malfunction?
Nope.
Am I officially like a celebrity because there's a wardrobe malfunction?
Yes.
You need one of those. But we're going to make sure all of the parents and everybody don't do something like that.
Exactly.
So right now is the perfect time to tackle this, is because parents, I see all the first day of school pictures on Facebook. So where do we even start with starting the organization?
I know. Well, it's the craziest time of year because actually, I thought it was always spring, but actually fall is when 45% of Americans want to get organized, and yet 40% of Americans say that 2 weeks after the school year starts, they're completely disorganized again.
Right.
So the thing is, plan for that, right? So first thing in the morning, what we want to do is we really want to realize it's going to take us 20 minutes longer to get out the door for most families, right? So here's what I always say. Get on the same page here. Get a clock. Put a clock in the bathroom and in the bedroom. Teach kids how to watch their time. Have a morning to-do and nighttime routine posted so that they see what's expected of them, because they're not going to just get it. And who wants to just be yelling at your kids to know when they don't? So teach them. And if they're little, put a little clock symbol next to each of these to-do things so they really get on target with that.
Right.
And so really teach kids, and that makes the stress less for everybody.
Yeah, and I know when I was in school, I was so busy with extracurricular activities after school. How do people keep track of that? What's an easier way?
Right. Well, I always say make a little home office space, like little home center. So these are really cool. This has family activities at the top, and it has each person's activities at the bottom. But also, if you want to use technology, look to business apps like Google Group Calendar. And that way, anytime someone posts something in the calendar, the whole family is on the same page. It's awesome idea how to use technology for the better.
So it's a little legwork at the beginning is going to help a long way. And I also know that if you look in any kid's backpack, there is just papers crammed everywhere in the bottom from like forever ago. How can we kind of keep those also organized?
Again, that's a little teaching, but also it helps parents too. So
Yeah.
teach your kids to take those papers out of their backpacks and put them in your family office center. So each kid has a name, like Tina, Stephanie, and Ken.
We have our
They
own
have their
folder.
homework bins
Very
here.
nice.
This is a countertop one. This goes on the wall, so you can also be, you know, awesome decor. You don't have to have ugly stuff. Color-coded idea is great. I like this. This mounts on the wall, and look what it does. I know I'm covering myself up here, but
No.
it cascades. So you can post this hang it on the wall, and then all the kids put their stuff in, and then parents can pack it back up, put it in front of the TV after the kids are asleep, and grade the homework and sign all the permission slips, and then put it back up in the morning. Awesome, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's papers.
And I know when we get home, backpacks on the floors, clutter, all of that. How do we tackle that?
Well, you know, again, teaching kids and you, there's a place to put things. So these hooks are awesome. Make a place, designate time, space, label everything. Those are cool, like if you want to be fashionable in your house, of course. And then look at those little people things. Those
These
are hooks.
people things?
Oh my goodness.
I was
Hooks.
asking you before, I said, what are these things that look like they're crawling up a wall?
Adorables. What kid would not want to put their backpack on
That's
there?
so
You
cute.
designate a space, backpack and stuff and shoes in one place. Even if it's in their room, then that gives every parent the place to go for all the stuff they need and to pack and whatever. So that's, I mean, make a space. Label, label, label for everybody, and teach, teach, teach. Routine will make your life easier in this case.
Yes, it'll almost be like you're not thinking about it. They just know to stick this here, stick this there, and
Right.
then move on with their day. But let's be honest, it's 2016. You know, there's technology. People want cooler, better, whatever. I'm sure we have to also adjust for that.
Exactly, and technology is sort of a mixed blessing because, like I said, this Google Family Calendar, how awesome is that? But also, that makes gadgets everywhere and the wires everywhere. So this, for example, is a charging station where you put all your cords in there, and then what that means is stuff is wrangled, for one, and two, also remember, you have to monitor your kids' cell phone use, time and content. Docking that at night for every kid is a great way for parents to make sure kids aren't on it at night and monitor content when they need to.
Well, that's great because I know I've run into this problem a ton.
Yeah, that's awesome for the nightstand too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know at the very end, Stephanie and I were looking at this because
I know.
we must not have been very cool.
We
Okay.
were not very cool. I had, one store I could go to, and whatever folders I had, that's what I was going
That's
with.
what you had.
Now,
This is like a mock locker.
It's a mock locker. Yes. So, okay, so one thing I can't show over there is this. These are actual shelves that go inside the locker. So mine was stacked top to bottom with books and stuff. How awful was that? Now you can have separation and division, plus there's all kinds of cool magnet stuff for the doors. There's, most of this is girly. I thought they were cute, but like there's a chandelier for inside your locker. But look, there's places for pens and pencils and all of that, and you can go nickel and stainless, and you can do all kind of stuff for boys too, because they also want to be organized. Makes their life easier, and it's cool.
Can I love that there's like an affirmation in the back of that locker?
Yeah, I decided to make that. It says, I am strong, I can do it, I believe in myself, I am doing it.
What a great way to start the day, really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there are many, there's a lot of attention, there's a lot of competition for our kids' attention, and this is an awesome place. All of these are places where you get to support your kids, create routine, make your life easier, and help them be rock stars.
Well, Jennifer, we always love having you on. You have the greatest tips.
I'm so glad to be on with your first show.
For more great tips and to hire an expert organizer, just visit TucsonProfessionalOrganizers.org or miss-fix-it.com.